Hey, quite the scene here behind me today. Full inversion, like running 200 miles on the Mount to Coast T1.
Si tu savais tout ce que je veux donner pour toi, mon amour. Si tu savais tout le bien que je pourrais te faire pour toujours. Si tu savais comme je voudrais n'aimer que toi,
Superpower.
mon amour.
It's $180. Full outsole, midsole, and upper all moved together in combination is beautiful. So, not a lot.
Mon amour, il faut les attraper très vite avant qu'elles partent pour toujours. Tu as de la chance que je sois présente, mais si tu rêves.
All right, quite the scene here behind me today. Full inversion layer. Clouds with hefty smog down below that. And yeah, we're here to talk about what it was like running 200 miles on the Mount to Coast T1 in the Snowline colorway. We'll start from the top. Laces. Comes with the dual quick lace system. You know, the garage and the tongue, everything else. I didn't love that. I maybe ran 50 miles with that setup before putting those little half laces that come in the box onto the upper, onto the top part of the lacing system. That worked much better for me, but maybe around 150 miles in, even on the lower quick lacing system, I actually had that fail. It broke. We'll put that on the screen here. You can see what that looks like. And that's how it is now. It actually isn't getting too loose, but I am gonna have to replace that with just normal laces, which is not a problem because I don't love that quick lacing system anyway. So there's that. Moving on, the upper, it's pretty much bulletproof. It's amazing. It's got the Kevlar fibers and the Amarid technology and everything else. It's a great upper, super comfortable. Felt like the lockdown was really good from the heel to the midfoot to the toe box. Sorry, I stumbled my way through that. But yeah, lockdown was great. No issues with that. True to size, I wear a men's 9. Men's 9 was perfect. In that size, it's about 255 grams, which is extremely light. Extremely light. In the midsole, here's where you get a lot of that weight savings. The midsole is 100% supercritical foam. Not a mixture, not some EVA or whatever else is out there. It's 100% fat slab supercritical foam. It's 36 millimeters in the heel, 32 millimeters in the forefoot for a 4 millimeter drop. That did take some getting used to. I'm more used to like a 6 to 8 millimeter drop. But I like it now. Now that I'm 200 miles in, I don't even notice. If anything, it probably made me a little bit stronger of a climber. These things are super comfortable on the climbs and nice on the descents. Doesn't feel like you're moving around a whole lot, even though there is a tad bit of extra room in the toe box for you. And then on the bottom, you have your Vibram Mega Grip light base. So plenty of grip. I believe 4 millimeter lugs, tons of them. We'll show those on the screen here as well. And yeah, 200 miles in, not a ton of wear, especially considering every mile I've done in these was on ridiculously technical, rocky, tough terrain. So for 200 miles, they're looking pretty good. So downsides, I would say I don't love all the spaces without rubber on the bottom. I realize it saves weight. That's why the shoe is 255 grams and not 275 grams or more. But I think that foam, especially on the kind of terrain that I've been running, has just taken a beating underfoot. And what that's done, in my opinion, is it's caused the foam to pack out a bit early. They boast a lot about durability and being able to get lots and lots and lots of miles on these shoes. I would argue that if you're running on a lot of really rocky technical terrain, maybe that isn't the case, because you are abusing that foam underneath the shoe that's not getting covered by that Vibram Mega Grip light base. So I did, and I also did some hikes with my kid on my back, so a bit extra weight. Let's say with her on my back, I'm probably weighing 190 pounds. So yeah, maybe that attributed a little bit to the pack out of the foam, but I'd say overall durability is pretty decent on that. Pretty good on the rubber, of course, with that Vibram Mega Grip light base. Incredible on the upper with the Kevlar and Amarid fibers, and then mids with the laces. I say when you break these things out, just pop off those quick laces and put whatever lace, normal lace that you like in the shoe from the jump. But yeah, for all the major points, I believe that hit them. If you have any questions that I didn't answer there for you, put them down below. And yeah, let's get the last of these miles in. Final thoughts on this Mount to Coast T1 in the Snow Way color line, guys. Here's a superpower. It's $180 and you're getting all this. You're getting supercritical foam. You're getting Vibram Mega Grip light base. You're getting a 255 gram shoe. Again, that's a men's size 9. So if you're a giant, maybe it's a little more heavy, but that's insanely light. The bulletproof Kevlar and Amarid fiber upper. Really, everything on here is like a premium feature. So that's an insane thing to get for just $180. You could expect that if you were buying an Adidas, a Nike, any one of these major brands, that something like this would be well north of $200, if not $250. The only thing it's really missing that a lot of these much fancier and much more expensive shoes have is a carbon fiber plate. And yeah, I think that's a good thing that we are sans carbon fiber in this shoe. I would love to see them make a version that has a plate or some sort of rods or something like that for a little extra propulsion. But the way that this sole, outsole, midsole, and upper all move together in combination is beautiful. So not a lot of need to change that. I found the shoe to be very stable. I found the grip to be great. Here we are 200 miles in, and again, the tread is not too worn out. I could see easily getting another 200 or 300 miles with that tread before it's flattened on out. Yeah, the upper, you're never gonna have to worry about that. I really think that will outlive every other piece. The foam, again, you know, it's amazing. Wow, it's amazing. I was really thinking about it on the descent. How do I feel about this foam? There's still some life. It's not packed out, but it's definitely not what it was when it was new at 200 miles. And so we'll have to see as we continue on towards that 400 mile, 500 mile mark, if it stays about right where it is now, or if we see this continuous drop in durability. Yeah, negatives, I'd say the laces. Do yourself a favor when you get this shoe. Don't even bother with the quick lace systems. Just take them out, put a pair of your favorite laces in, and say la vie. Yeah, I really didn't. The quick lacing comes with a lot of the same issues as BOA and everything else, where it's just it causes some issues with comfortability over the top of the foot and issues with getting proper lockdown. I was able to get a great lockdown with the half laces, but when it was both the dual quick lacing, not so much. So that is the one thing I really hope in future editions that they, and they probably won't, it's a proprietary system, but they'll always be given the option to just pop that baby out, use your normal laces, and move on with your day. Yeah, so thank you again for Mount to Coast for sending these out to me. Hopefully I'm a part of their future of reviewers on YouTube, but if not, I appreciate the one. Saved me $180, and I got 200 beautiful miles in on these things before calling it a day.